Hey guys, it's DudeConred1 and welcome back to another tips and tricks video on how to make diagonal buildings in Minecraft easily. Now, a lot of you will struggle with this. There is a lot to making diagonal buildings in Minecraft. However, using this method, using the Worldedit method, I think will help alleviate some of your issues. Now, of course, you'll still have to do the details and the interiors and all that stuff that is associated with making diagonal structures. But making the base shape, the base exterior shape using this method will really help you guys, I think, in creating some proper diagonals in conjunction with your roads that you have throughout your area. Because it's never really, sometimes it's good to have fairly straight roads, but usually cities and layouts, castles and all that good stuff usually have more of a angle kind of thing going on. They're more, nothing's usually straight. Like, you never really see a box in real life. Now that's kind of the default, style of building in Minecraft. That's how people automatically, that's how we are programmed when we are making our builds in Minecraft, is we just want to make, everything in 90-degree angles, which is okay. That's, you can make fantastic builds in 90-degree angles. But for some of you that want to maybe experience more of a organic build style and maybe fan out with what you have, maybe you want to go for something more organic. And that's kind of what we're going to do here today, is try to show you guys an easy way to do so without having to make it by hand. Because if you make it by hand, especially roofs, you run the risk of really messing some things up or making it look really funky on the outside. But like I said, again, using this method is really simple. So what I had said before is Worldedit is the tool that we're going to be using. And this is the spot that we're going to be using to sort of demonstrate what I'm going to be telling you guys in this video. As you can see, I have two foundations and I have the angle and the size of the roof that we want to be using. Now, there are two methods of doing this. One, there is going ahead and just putting that roof on top of this house and then just taking that entire selection and then making that the angle of our road over there. However, how most people build their builds is they usually build their houses to the angle of their road first, alright? So what happens is, like, usually what people do is they build the foundations up and they don't put any roofs on just to sort of get the idea of what their build's going to be. And then they need to add roofs to those foundations. Like, then they add texture to the foundations and everything like that. And then they realize, now I gotta add a roof to this angle, and they're like, really, I don't know what to do. But using this Worldedit method can really alleviate that issue. So like I said, there's two methods. There's one using this method, and then there's two using the entire roof method. So let's go ahead and do this real fast so that you guys can kind of see what we're going to be doing here. So what we want to do is go ahead and make a selection of our roof here, just like so, all right? Now we want to stack this 17 blocks going this way. Now this is already one block, so we want to stack it 16. Stack 16. Now stack is another useful command. It's not associated with this video, but it is fantastic. So if you stack it this way, it'll only stack this selection that way several times. So stack 5. As you can see, it just stacks that selection just like so. And it's really useful. It's a really useful command when building. But like I said, unrelated to the video. But hopefully you guys can take inspiration from that and maybe use that in something that you are building. But we're going to go ahead and select this roof real fast. And we're going to go ahead and copy it from the center point right here. Copy. And we're going to go ahead and place this right on top of this roof. So this is the method I'm going to be showing you right now, is the method where you know exactly what you want there. You're going to be placing a diagonal house there, but you don't know, like, you just want to put it along the road, and that's really all there is to it. So you go ahead and just build your house just like that. You don't want to put any detail into it, because if you put detail into it, you're going to lose all that detail. You're going to lose all the angles and everything. You want to add in the detail once it is the proper angle. So we're going to go ahead and copy that from there, which is the base. And we're going to go over to our road now. All right, so the road angle looks like it's about 30 degrees. See, 90-degree angles are straight angles like this. 90 degrees, so this would be negative 90 degrees from that angle. This would be positive 90 degrees. And if you go all the way around to the back, that would be 180 degrees. But we don't want to do a 90 degree. We want to go just a little bit to the left here. Now, I'm pretty sure this is how it works. But if you go counterclockwise, if you're pasting counterclockwise, that means it's going to be a negative number. Or if you want to go counterclockwise, it's negative. If you want to go clockwise, it's positive. So you don't need to paste it. But we want to go negative. So we're going to go ahead and do / rotate. I'm going to say about negative 30 degrees, just like that. And now we're going to go ahead and paste that right along this road. And as you can see, we now have a diagonal house. Pretty simple. Now all you have to do is just go through, find those holes, and fill them in, just like so. Pretty simple. There's really no magic to it. There's no really anything more. It's just, that's pretty simple. That's a really easy way to make a diagonal house just like that. Now that is only if you know exactly where your house is going to be. But now, say you have a diagonal base, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and take our foundation here, copy, and copy. And we're gonna go ahead and paste it over here real fast. We're gonna go ahead and do rotate. This time I'm gonna do negative 25, just to give it a little bit more, just make it a little bit more interesting. We're gonna go paste -A. All right, so as you can see, it's a little bit different of an angle. And so say you've made your foundation to look like this. You wanted the angle to be like that. But now you don't have a roof to put on top. And you're like, I don't know how to put a roof on there now. Because if you hand build your roof on this, it's just going to look really funky. Unless if you're really good. There are some people that can accomplish making that angle. And, if you work at it hard enough, you can get it. But this is just such a much simpler way of doing it. So again, we're going to go ahead and copy this roof right from the middle. And we're going to go back over to our building. I'm going to say right about here's the middle. Now we're going to rotate, I think it was negative 25 degrees is what we did. 25 degrees. And we're going to go ahead and paste -A. And as you can see, that fits fairly perfect right on top. We could move forward one more block just to make it work a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and paste it right about there so that it fits almost directly on there. Paste -A. And perfect. There's still some things that need to be worked on. As you can see, it kind of moves forward a little bit. So technically, we are supposed to paste from here. Paste -A. All right. So as you can see, now that's directly along that angle. Now, say if you have an odd angle and it doesn't exactly fit how you wanted it to. Now, you can work with that and do what you need to do. But this is a fairly easy way to make diagonal roofs. And this is something that some of you probably are not aware of. And I think that this will work for a lot of you and help a lot of you, hopefully, in your future builds. Now, some of you would say that diagonals are unnatural in Minecraft. Don't do them, etc. I think that, that's completely optional. Like, I do a lot of my builds in 90 degrees. That's just because that's kind of like what I wanted to do things. But, I want to try to do some diagonal builds in the future and try it out. But this is a method I learned fairly recently. I've known about it for a long time. I've just never really utilized it. And so just recently I've been utilizing it a little bit. And I hope that it will be helpful to you guys in your future endeavors. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget that I have a Facebook and a Twitter you guys can follow me on. The links to Worldedit and all the things that you would need to know in this video are in the description below. And I will see you guys on the next video. Till then, bye-bye.